HunkHands.
It's simple mathematics.
Your dick doesn't matter.
What are we talking about here?
Facebook people, pay attention.
Might most definitely.
It's simple mathematics.
Hey, what's up? Welcome and thank you for watching this episode of HunkHandsWeekly. This is actually the first episode of season 2. I've been away for 8 months, so I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I've been doing. I'm also gonna give you, second, some comments on the massage video you just watched. Third, I'm gonna tell you what's going on this summer, so you can actually meet up with me maybe, or you can vote on which cities I'm going to. But first, I'm a little bit hungover and I need a big ass coffee. This thing is like the size of my head. Since it's the first episode of season 2, I'm gonna get a haircut. There's a good place somewhere over this way that looks completely hipster. So first, why am I hungover? I had a date last night. We met up, we had one beer, and then we made some homemade margaritas at my place, and like put a little bit of vodka in it, but I'm just getting old. I don't know, I can't drink anymore. In the last 8 months, I've basically been doing 3 things. First, I went to the Philippines, I went to Manila, and I created 6-Step Squirting, which is an online training program where guys can learn how to make their girl squirt. Before, you had to be in one of my live training programs, and now you can just download this thing, watch it, and you're good to go. So I set up the webpage for that, all that kind of stuff. Second, I started posting my HunkHandsWeekly videos on all of the adult tube sites. Pornhub, Xvideos, YouPorn, all that kind of shit. And at this point, I have more than 10 million views across all those sites, which is pretty cool. Third thing that I've been doing is hiring a team to make those weekly videos a lot more seamlessly. If you were paying attention last year, it went from weekly to like every 2 weeks to every month because I was doing everything myself. So now I'm actually hiring people who are really good editors and really good at like social media. It's gonna be so regular. It's gonna be so nice and regular. Right now, I'm actually still hiring for that team. I'm interviewing people, editors, social media people. So if you have those skills and you wanna help me out, just let me know. Brian@HunkHands.com, and I will try to get you on the team as I try not to be hit by cars. All right, then why am I in Taipei? I could be anywhere because I'm basically just sitting on my laptop being a complete nerd. The reason that I'm here is I was here last year for 2 weeks and I really liked it. It's like a mix of Tokyo and Hong Kong for me. There's a little bit of Japanese influence, but there's sort of that grittiness of Hong Kong. So I like it, and it's cheap, and like the people are super, super friendly. All right, things are getting progressively more hipster. We are nearing the barber shop. Yeah, look at this. Hipster cafes and stuff. This area originally got famous because the first Din Tai Fung, which is a Michelin star rated like sort of local dumpling restaurant, is right over here, and it's like one of Taiwan's most famous restaurants. So a lot of tourists come around here, and then where there are tourists, there are hipster places. All right, now I'm completely turned around. See if I can find it. Okay, spotted it. It's like so fucking hipster. Could it be there? Look at that shit. Are they open? I do not know. Yeah, they're so hipster, they're asleep. What the fuck? They open at 1 p.m.? That's ridiculous. So right now it's 10:30. I'm not gonna wait until 1 p.m. to get a goddamn haircut, so I'm gonna find somewhere else. But I know the thing you're actually wondering is why my screen is shattered into a billion pieces. Well, I was at the gym in Singapore 3 or 4 weeks ago, had this in my towel, slipped out while I was taking off my gloves, just completely shattered. It was like it landed, bam, right on the corner of some goddamn concrete. However, there is possibly a new iPhone SE coming out really soon, and I'm like Googling it every day, looking for news on this new fucking phone so I can replace this. Anyway, that is the reason why. So I found a place I'm gonna go to. It's 11 minutes away, and all of the reviews, which are translated from Chinese, say very serious boss. Serious boss. So, see what happens. So while we're finding this new barbershop, the second thing I want to talk about is the massage you just watched. So this massage was in Singapore, and it was a Singaporean girl, and she reached out to me because she has a really super stressful job and just wanted to like relax, blow off some steam. She actually has a boyfriend, and her boyfriend knew about it. It's always interesting to meet different people doing this job because there's some girls who are like cheating on their husbands, cheating on their boyfriends. Some girls are single. Some girls are like this where they're in a relationship where it's open. I think it's kind of interesting. Now it's getting less hipster and just like touristy. All right, so there it is, the original Din Tai Fung, full of tourists. There's the big old Taipei 101 building over there. Hello. So the other behind the scenes sort of tip I can give you about this massage is you might have noticed there's an 8.5 minute stretch where I'm just like pumping with my thumb, like bam, bam. That is way longer than I would normally do it. I was consciously doing it as an experiment to see what would happen if just like slow and steady, I just keep it going. You know, is she gonna get desensitized to it, or is she gonna sort of ramp up to it and relax into that stimulation? So pumping for 8.5 minutes, what was that like? After 4 minutes, she came. It's pretty obvious that like her body shakes and she screams. 2 minutes after that, she came again, but then after 6 minutes, it was just sort of like nothing going on. And I remember the specific thing I was thinking that helped me up my endurance. It was just a mental thing, which was I could do this for half an hour. And when you think that way, your body starts to get a little bit more resourceful. You sort of, you know, shift into a different position. You get into a rhythm where before I would have been like a little bit frantic and sort of, you know, pushing, and sort of my body would be tightening as I get more tired. And I've actually used that since then in massages, and also when I'm fucking, just to like be like, I could do this for half an hour. If the girl seems like she's really enjoying it and she's maybe about to come, just be like, I'm good. The resourcefulness sort of enters the picture at that point. You don't have to know exactly how you can do it for half of an hour, but your body sort of matches the thought. And one last interesting thing about this massage, like I was saying, you meet a lot of different types of people. Some people have like specific sexual hang-ups that they're trying to get over. And then like this girl is just super open-minded. So she actually volunteered to be the model in an upcoming course in Singapore where I teach guys how to do this. So that's kind of cool. You know, some people are just really open-minded. All right, we are approaching the place, I think. This is probably, should be an old guy. I think this one probably not. It looks like it's for girls. All right, yeah, this looks like the place. Projected. So they said he's busy until 12 o'clock because he's so fucking popular and doesn't have time for me. All right, it is so hot. I'm just gonna go anywhere where someone has a pair of scissors and let them chop me up. I'm done. So we talked about 1, what I've been doing the last 8 months. 2, it is so hot. 2, a couple tidbits about that massage video you watched, a couple takeaways. 3rd, what am I gonna be doing the next few months and how can we get involved? So this is pretty exciting. Right now it's mid-May 2018, so the last weekend of July and then the 4 weekends of August. I'm gonna be traveling to 1 city a week, and I'm gonna let you decide which cities I actually visit. So it might be Singapore, it might be Hong Kong, it might be KL, could be wherever. Depends where you guys want me to go. So go to HunkHands.com/tour and vote. And this summer, I am gonna be in Asia only. But if you're in like a different country, if you're in Europe, if you're in the US, if you're in South Central America, if you're in Australia, go ahead and put in your vote, because if I get enough, I will eventually travel to those places, maybe even this winter. So HunkHands.com/tour, put in your vote. And what am I actually gonna be doing in those 5 cities that you guys want me to travel to? 2 things I'm gonna be doing in those cities. 1, I'm gonna be holding massages for girls, and those are recorded and paid, but again, the recorded ones are 95% off, and those are like the lifeblood, the oxygen of Hunk Hands Weekly. So if you want to get involved with that and spread sex positivity, that's how you can get involved. And then the second service I'm offering is squirting orgasm training for couples. And so not for single guys, you actually have to have a wife or a girlfriend or a friend with benefits or something like that, where we can use as the model. It is a really cool way to spice up the relationship. I hear from a lot of guys that they're like, it's just boring. You know, we've been doing the same sex, the same routine, the same shit for like 20 years. It could just be a couple years. So couples training, how does that work? The way it works is you get first access to 6-step squirting, which is really the way that you learn all the techniques. And then second, we'll have a Q&A call to fill in any gaps that you have, any questions you have. Third, when the tour rolls through your city, when I'm in your city, we'll meet up in a hotel and we'll have a glass of wine, maybe a bottle of wine, whatever, and we'll actually talk about your individual sexual issues, your relationship, and then I'm gonna give you hands-on practice and hands-on tips as we practice on your girl. And it makes sense. If you wanna make your girl squirt, the best way to practice is on your girl. The cool thing about couples training is it's actually a way for you guys to get closer together, more intimate, to share a cool experience together. And she's gonna have a really positive experience because I'm there to actually help her squirt. You know, if you're sort of fumbling around by yourself after watching the videos, you might not get that success right away. When I'm there, you know that she's actually gonna squirt and she's actually going to enjoy it. You're gonna get that hands-on coaching so that right after she squirts, you're like, wow, this is great. You're gonna be there to learn exactly what I did and exactly what triggered it, so you can do it at home for however long you want to, however long your sheets last. So this is all newly announced, HunkHands.com/tour. Go there and vote on which cities I should visit. Where do you want me to go? And then also, if you're interested in either having a massage with me or doing a couples training, that's where you can put in your interest, and you're gonna be on the short list if that city is selected and I'm actually coming to your city. This looks promising. Let's see if they're open. Hello. Yeah. Can I get a haircut? Like buzz this off. All right, we're done, and the result is... There we go. A little bit better, huh? I actually took a nap while I was getting that haircut. That was pretty relaxing. Hey, left a couple spots here that still need to be cleaned up, but that's okay. Now I'm back at my place. I will see you next week with another massage, another girl, more squirting, and a little bit more vlogging. Make sure you hit subscribe on the site that you're at. If you don't see a subscribe button, then what you want to do is go to HunkHands.com, put in your information there, and then I'll just send you the next episode right away in your email. Super simple. Also, you can go to HunkHands.com/quiz, and you can find out, can your girl squirt? Or if you're a girl, can you squirt? Really simple, like 6 or 7 question, and then after that, you're gonna get some personalized tips. So head over to HunkHands.com/quiz and get your result right now. Or if you want to vote on the tour, where I'm gonna be this summer, end of July, and the whole month of August, traveling through Asia, vote at HunkHands.com/tour. See you next week.